The first new feature is the ability to convert a photo of a table directly into Excel. We've had this in our phone, and now it is built into desktop Excel. I'm going to bring up a picture of a photo table right here. There's a screenshot of some of my students from the office and their test scores. Now, I'm going to import this photo into Excel and convert it into a usable table. Go to the Data tab, and you'll see a new From Picture choice here. Drop that down, and I'm going to choose Picture from File. Here's my picture right here. Select it and click Insert on the right-hand side. You're going to see it's converting and preparing. Now, here is everything that it automatically found. You can review this if you want. In this case, I'm just going to choose Insert Data, and I'm just going to say Insert anyway. And there we go. It inserts all of my data right here. Now I can select it, filter it, turn it into a table, or whatever else I want. The second new feature is a new function called Image. This allows you to bring in pictures directly into your Excel table really easily. I have my employees here from the office, and in this case, I want to pull in a photo for Michael Scott. First, I'm going to do equals image, which is the new function, and then open parentheses and a quote. Now I'm going to go grab a URL to this image. Here's a bunch of pictures. I'll click on this one. Now I'm going to right-click and choose Copy Image Link right here in the browser. And I'll switch back to Excel. Now I'll paste that link, close the parentheses, and hit Enter. It quickly pulls in that photo. And then if I hover over it, I get the full picture in a bigger form. So it's very easy to pull images in. The third new feature is an improvement in pivot table recommendations for any table available. In this case, there is a set of data which uses the same AI as the Analyze Data feature. This improvement has been integrated into the pivot table recommendations. By clicking on Insert and selecting Recommended Pivot Tables on the right-hand side, you will see a much better set of recommendations. For example, there's a recommendation for unit price and quantity in stock, unit price by factory location and inventory ID, among others. More recommendations are available by scrolling down and clicking Show All 6 results at the bottom. You can choose to create a new sheet or select an existing sheet. Choosing New Sheet quickly creates a pivot table which can be changed or modified by using the normal pivot table options on the right-hand side. This feature is a great time saver and gives users more options, especially those who are not comfortable with pivot tables. The fourth new feature is an auto-refresh option for stock quotes. Stock quotes have been popular in Excel, but historically, the user had to manually update the refresh themselves. To demonstrate, I have a set of stock symbols here that I will select. Then, I'll navigate to the Data tab and choose Stocks, which converts the symbols into the stock data type. I can then select the different things I want to add. Once I've updated my stock price information, I can right-click and select Data Type, and then choose Refresh Settings. This will open the settings window where I can expand my options. By default, the refresh option is set to every 5 minutes, which is an improvement from the previous manual method. This new refresh option automatically updates every 5 minutes, but I can also set it to refresh upon opening the file. These data type refresh settings provide more options to quickly update any of your stock data. The fifth new feature is an option to always leave leading zeros in when you enter numbers. For example, if you're entering an employee number for Michael Scott and you input 43, when you hit Enter, by default, it always removes those leading zeros. However, there are some cases where you want to always leave those leading zeros in, and there's an option to set it as a default all the time in Excel now. To access this option, go into the File menu, then go down and choose Options at the bottom, and then choose Advanced. If you scroll down, you're going to see a new place here called Automatic Data Conversion, and it says Beta, so this is for Office Insiders right now. Therefore, you need to be an Office Insider. There's a link in the description if you want to sign up for that. By default, the Automatic Data Conversion says Remove Leading Zeros. However, I'm going to uncheck this and then hit OK. Afterward, I'm going to go back to Michael Scott here and delete this, and now I'm going to input 43. When I hit Enter, it's going to leave those leading zeros, and if I input 56, the same thing will happen. Therefore, I can always have those leading zeros left in by default. The sixth new feature is hyperlink support in comments. Let's say I've got a sheet here and I'm going to comment on the inventory value being really low. Right here, if I go to the Review tab, now I can say New Comment. In the past, we didn't support hyperlinks for these comments, but now we do. So, I can leave a quick comment. In my comment, I've added a hyperlink right here, ECA MSDPS reports. This is a live link, so I can add this here, and now this is a clickable hyperlink. The seventh new feature is the ability to manage protection updates in Excel for the web. I have a spreadsheet and I want to protect certain parts of it. To do this, I will go to the Review tab and click on Manage Protection, located on the right. This will open a window where I can protect the sheet. I will turn this option on. In the window, I can expand and choose password protection. Additionally, I can lock specific ranges. In this case, I will add a range and select the inventory. I will then hit Save. As a result, this range will be locked, preventing others from making changes to it. I can also password protect my sheet and find other options at the bottom of the window. There are many different options available to control the protection of your specific sheet. For example, I can prevent people from deleting columns, rows, or formatting them. It's worth noting that the web version of Excel has many of the same options as the desktop version when it comes to protecting your sheet. The eighth new feature is automatic alt text support, which is now generated in Excel. This occurs when using charts or pivot table charts with the narrator. The narrator is built into Windows and is specifically designed for blind or low vision users. I am going to launch the narrator right now. Upon enabling the narrator, the heading Level 1 welcomes me to the narrator. In the past, when I clicked on a chart, I wouldn't receive any useful information. To address this issue, I'll click on the chart titled Chart 1, Chart Clustered Column, with the subtitle Dunder Mifflin Sales Data Range A1B17. Available elements include styles and data layouts, which make it much more useful for people who may have forgotten to label their charts or pivot charts. Someone using the narrator can easily and automatically get some alt text to help describe what's going on. Thank you for watching. Be sure to click the like and subscribe button, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.